Hello y'all. Welcome to part 2 of my Kingdom of Burma playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod, Kaiserredux. In part 1, we successfully invaded Siam with our newfound Reichspakt allies, the Reichspakt being the faction led by the German Empire, and they are helping us. Well, we're part of their faction now, and what we're going to do probably is make Siam... We'll make Cambodia into its own puppet as well as Siam. So let's unpause now, merge our armies together. We have two armies, the 1st and 2nd Army, which comes out to 20 divisions total. And we have some Fate of events. Let's go with Cambodia first. Cambodia will be a puppet state. There we go, Fate of Siam, they'll also be a puppet state. Liberate a friendly Siam under the heir to Mahidol. We're not going to have them be a republic. There we go, and we took a little bit of their territory here, near the border, I believe, like Lower Shan, Molmain, and Tinasarim, whatever. We control that now, and we have a decision here we can use to integrate the Shan states, and this will grant us a core on these areas. And right now, I do have a focus that I could do down the line that would let us go to war with our western neighbor, the Bharatiya Commune. They're in India. But I'm not going to do that just yet. I want to try and get ready a little bit more, but let's move all of our units to the border anyway. Decisions available. Let's go with trade interdiction. Yeah, let's do that. Modify officer corps. Spirit of the Academy. The Queen of Battle. Interesting. So we'll do that then. And officer corps. Military high command. Let's go with artillery. I may need to give my infantry division some artillery. I don't think I'll be able to do it though. Yeah, let me train some infantry though, regardless. Get these guys made, we'll get more divisions made. I need like 24 divisions in an army, that would be great. That'd be terrific. Orchestrated barrages is done now. Let's now do the focus. Defensive fire bases. We have no need to distribute our artillery across the front wholesale when we can maximize its firing potential by concentrating it into mass fire bases within key points that can provide overwhelming barrages to all infantry in need. And this just gives us a bunch of forts in Upper Shan and Rangoon, which aren't really needed anymore, but we'll have forts there anyway. And doctrines available. Air doctrine, go with battlefield support. Unlock formation flying, good. And I would like to have a bigger army before we even bother to fight the Bharatiya Commune. Like maybe some troops from our puppets in Siam and Cambodia, I don't know. It would be nice to overwhelm them. It would also be nice if they were distracted with their neighbors, because eventually all these states in India will try to fight each other. That will happen. And now, what can we do? Just wait for this focus to get done. It would take like 49 days. There's a lot of wars going on in China. I want to get involved there, maybe. Assyria joined the Entente. Interesting. And they're right here. They successfully broke off from the Ottomans, it looks like. And research slot available. Let's research excavation 2. The Netherlands cancels their lend-lease with us. Ireland joins the Reichspakt. That happened. And I'm just waiting to see what we can do at this point in time. I need more world tension. I want to justify on people. I do, honestly. I want war, but I can't justify on them due to the world tension not being high enough. It has to be 75% since we're an authoritarian democracy. If only it was 50%. We would already be able to do stuff now. But all we can do is wait. Just wait for we'll wait for it to go higher, essentially. And Uruguay wins the World Cup. Interesting. Very interesting. And I don't know what to do here. I want the Bharatiya Commune to go fight the Princely Federation ready to mini New Delhi, but I don't think they're probably going to end up attacking them, but I just gotta wait and see what they do. But that may take some time. Empire of Japan declared war on the Philippines. World tension did not go up because of that. Philippines are sort of left on their own because the USA kind of fell into a civil war. So the Philippines is no longer their problem. Well, it's no longer their subject, I guess. And we have a research slot available. Let's research approved infantry equipment 2 and also start making more rifles. Good. I'm going to need to up my conscription law, won't I? I think so. Make some more infantry divisions, though. Do we have 20 with infantry? Yes, we do. Do we have any support equipment? Not really. Well, we have a little bit, but it isn't enough to equip an entire army with support companies, and that is a problem. Officer corps available. Don't worry about that. And can I make any of my commanders high command? Like, I don't think I can, though, at this time. Let's go with offensive doctrine for this leader. For that guy. And for the general here, give him... Actually, never mind. I want to give him infantry expert, but I can't do it. I really want to do it. I can't, though. I can't. And is he even learning that trait? I have no idea. I have no clue. Oh, well. And now all I can do is just wait, as I've said before. We need world tension to be higher. It's not getting any higher right now. Hopefully the French and the Germans will fight each other soon, and that could help us out there. Defensive fire bases is done. We got some land forts from that. Let me now do the focus a question of oil to get a bunch of fuel silos. That will help us out somewhat. And it says here, it's no secret that our national infrastructure lacks all capacity for storing fuel long term. Oil is shipped and instantly used by the industries that require it, and this simply cannot continue. Few silos shall be constructed in each state so that a reserve can be kept running for natural disasters and wartime purposes. And that is going to be, well, that stuff is, we're going to have a bunch of oil silos all over Burma. And fortunately, we did defeat Siam in that war because it said there's going to be a fuel silo in every core state. So we'll get some in those places we got from Siam as well as in Upper and Lower Sham. So that's nice. And now, still keep waiting. World tension just keeps going down, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Can you guys just please go fight your neighbors, Bharatiya Commune? Anyone? Maybe I should go send some volunteers somewhere. Send some units off to China. Or maybe the Spanish Civil War. That sounds like a place Burma would like to be involved in. Carlos, Spain, you want some help? Carlos, Spain, you'll take it? Volunteers? Anybody? One volunteer division, sure. I don't think that'll make too much of a difference, but we'll send a rifle division off to Carlos, Spain. We're only helping Carlos, Spain in particular. Actually, no. Who are the Germans helping? Kingdom of Spain. So let's send them off to there. There we go. And there goes the Burmese Spanish Civil War Expeditionary Force. Hopefully they don't get annihilated. And can I get these divisions recruited, please? No. Our finest hour, that's some book event there. And we have our units arriving in Spain soon, I think. What am I even building right now? I need civilian factories, I do, honestly. I need more civilian factories just because I'm lacking in those. Yeah, that would help a lot. Can I get any divisions from Siam? I can. I feel like 3 of them. And the Empire of Brazil declared war on the West Indies Federation. I wish world tension would go up faster with war declarations, but they really don't. I think it's scripted in Kaiserredux / Kaiserreich. That's just how it works. Here's some new divisions, though. Former 2nd Army. Our division, Persia, joined the Moscow Accord. Our division arrived in Spain. We'll go check on them shortly. And here is Army number 2, a bunch of militia from Siam and 1 infantry division. Here's a new rifle division. Send them to the border. That is that. And the Argentinian National State defeated the Patagonian Workers' Front. But let's take this division here, get them to one of our commanders, Aung San, and he'll fight in Valencia or somewhere. I don't know. Where's the other volunteers at? Up here. Go fight here, north of Madrid. Done. And now in the focus tree, let's complete agile workshops. And that says what? It says a fisherman can fish, but he can also farm, sew, love, and cook. Why can't we ask the same of our factories, and that they are able to be agile to the needs of our nation going forward? So with this agile workshops focus completed, once it's done, we'll get 1 research slot. And now we have this division here in Spain attack these militia here. It sort of goes well because we're using the help of all these other volunteers from Ukraine, Cuba, and Germany to fight these 2 units of militia. Now they're also being attacked by units from the CNT-5 in the eastern part of Spain. And that's happening. And now let's go back to our country, check on that. And we need world tension to go higher, come on. Just waiting for it. But now we have some infantry divisions, we'll have more of those soon. How many units does the Bharatiya Commune have? They have 10 to 64. Okay, they heavily outnumber us, honestly. We need to build up more. I need those civilian factories so bad. Just to make this stuff be built faster. Also, I need more steel. So who do I trade for that? I don't know. I need resources. That would help a lot. But Agile Workshops is like halfway through now. Good. And we are pushing in Spain. Did we take that province? No, we're close to it. Now we're fighting a different Emirate of Cyrenaica, joined the Cairo Axis. It seems like the war in the desert. Has that happened yet? Oh, it hasn't happened yet. It will happen yet. It's probably soon. Maybe that will give us the world tension we need. I don't know. Sublime Ottoman Federation versus the Egyptians will come soon. Ottomans versus Egyptians. That is around the corner, I think, with the Cairo Axis being a thing. Typically, Egypt and the Ottomans fighting each other is always something that happens in this mod. They'll just have their decisive war. And we took this province we were aiming to take. Now we're being attacked by Carlists everywhere. That is just unfortunate. And there is that? Oh, Franco is defending the front lines for the Kingdom of Spain. He's leading the troops there. And let's go to early mobilization, get that done, good. And let's see, check on the factories we are using so many of them. We need civilian factories badly. We need them. World tension, please go up. It's only going down. It's decreasing every month. That is rough. And now we're holding the ground here. We're being attacked by Austrians and Carlists at this point. The Spanish wasn't enough. Now the Austrian volunteers got involved, apparently. That's just how that's working out. And what's this division doing? Where are they going? They're in what the world? Are they in the right place? What? Why are you guys over here? Did you all the way to Germany for some reason? What in the world? Like, seriously, what happened there? There's that division from Thailand or Siam went all the way to Belgium. Now it's gonna have to turn around. And in our focus tree, our commander in Spain fell ill. Let's complete lethal efficiency to get something. What is this going to do? It says here, our artillery embodies the spirit that all men wish they had in their hearts. Lethal efficiency. The explosive shells doesn't differentiate from friend or foe, and gloriously maims equally. Lovely. And this will give us a national spirit called Elite Army, which grants us higher division organization, less division attrition, and higher division recovery rate. How's the world tension? Okay, it's only still 53%. I saw like a war announcement there, I'm pretty sure. Come on. I need world tension to go up. I demand it to go up. And now in the focus tree, let's continue on our way. I mean, the war doctrine tree, we're doing mass assault, so let's continue down there. Unlock defense in depth. Good. And doctrines available. I mean, research slot available. Get support weapons 2. As well as what? Get, say, construction 3. Good. That's all started now. We'll have some more divisions ready soon. I need to up my conscription law, don't I? The Shanxi clique declared war on the Qing Imperial Authority. How is Spain doing? Do we lose that province we were holding? I don't think so. Attack here, though, to overwhelm these Carlist soldiers. Get that done. We're trying to make a difference, even if all we have is one division in the Iberian Peninsula. Well, in Iberia in general. And low manpower, yes, it is a thing. We have no manpower at all right now. That is a problem, I will admit. That is indeed a problem. Am I building... How many military factories am I building in Mandalay? One more. Okay, let's finish that one. Then we'll work on a bunch of civilian factories to at least get us up to 15 being used constantly. And the Damocles project, that is something that happened. And please, world tension, go up. I want to fight the Bharatiya Commune, but I know they have tons of manpower and tons of soldiers. Even if we have ally help, it's going to be a very rough war. We don't really have planes. That would be an issue. And here's some new divisions. Good. Send them over to the First Army. Great. Get these other divisions from Siam. Bring them to the front lines. Get these. One's a cavalry division and 2 are militia, I think. So just drag these guys over. Thank you. The Second Army will use them. Well, Third Army will use them. I think the Second Army's in Spain. And now let's research Concentrated Industry 3. Get that started. Just some industry tech there. Check on Spain. How are these guys doing? Did they take their ground? They were trying to. Yes, they did move up here. Keep pushing. Come on. Get to their capital. Move on their capital. Just advance on their capital. All we got to do. We'll play a part in helping Spain out in their war. And world tension's now at 53%. It just keeps going down, doesn't it? Did that division... Oh, yeah, that division went to Belgium is coming back now. They took the longest trip in the world, didn't they? And we finished that focus there. Lethal efficiency. Let's now do what? Let's complete the wings of our nation. And that'll make it cheaper for us to do something relating to air doctrine, I believe. The last time we ruled Burma, flying was just a flight of fancy. But now it's a stone-cold reality that we must adapt to through the preparation of multiple air bases for any future planes we acquire. And there's the war in the desert. Will world tension go up? No, it will not. Oh my goodness, come on. That's a major war. Oh my goodness. Armenian uprising that's going on. So that wasn't enough to do much for world tension, I guess. But now the Ottomans are going to be stuck in that war. That's happening. The Republic of Syria is going to fight the Sublime Ottoman Federation. Japan declares war on someone. I know, okay, so Second Sino-Japanese War. So the war in the desert doesn't cause world tension to go up at all. Come on. Okay, 58%. There we go. Date. So the Second Sino-Japanese War, that caused it to go up, but not the war in the desert. Yemen joined the Cairo Axis. Sublime Ottoman Federation declared war on Yemen. That's happening. So world tension is basically back to where it once was a few months ago, but it's going to decrease again. That is annoying. Keep pushing here, though. Advance. Follow Manila. That is the capital of the Philippines. The Japanese target Syria has capitulated. A defeat there for the, well, that's one defeat there for the Cairo Axis overall, I imagine. And the Japanese are pushing pretty hard into the Philippines. They took their capital. They still got to take the southern part of the Philippines. And the Georgian Socialist State declared war on Azerbaijan. That's occurring in the Caucasus. And Azerbaijan is pushing pretty hard. They're fighting, wow, they're fighting a lot of countries. The Russian state is fighting both Georgia and the Ottomans. Georgia is also fighting the Ottomans. Yeah, that was... What happened with Africa? Is Africa collapsing? Wait. It may collapse. It may... Oh, no. Yeah, that doesn't seem good for German Middle Africa at all. That is a little concerning. I don't know. I think it may fall apart. There's good potential it may just crash and burn. When you have that many breakaway states, something bad is bound to happen. I mean, I guess I don't know. Buganda declared war on Kenya. Yeah, that's bad for the German colonies in Africa, isn't it? Well, their overseas territories or whatever. Let's go up to limited conscription for our army. Get us more manpower that way. Good. And we need more divisions, please. I need more manpower. I always need more manpower. It seems like that. And now, Deutsche Middle Africa is not having a fun time in Africa. Overall. They're fighting the Congo Free State. They're fighting a whole bunch of countries. Yeah, that's not good. Kenya has capitulated. They've been taken over by the Mau Mau, who will probably push west, I imagine. I think they will anyway. And that is definitely concern there for Middle Africa. I'm just waiting for them to collapse officially. I think Deutsche Middle Africa has to capitulate for the collapse to be official. I could be wrong, though. They may actually prevent the collapse if they can win their war. And now in the focus tree, let's do effective fighter designs, get all that done. Doctrines available, unlock dive bombing. I don't even have an air force. I don't think I do anyway. Yeah, I don't have one at all. I do have some light tanks, though. I don't know how I got them. I think I got them from from Siam when we beat them in that war earlier. Maybe that's how I got those. And Africa's not looking any better. I mean, yeah. They may be able to defeat Hausaland up here. They're just kind of isolated from the rest of the other countries fighting against Middle Africa, but they're pushing pretty hard in the Congo. Never mind. Middle Africa has fallen down the well. It's gone. Yeah, it has exploded. There's a bunch of war declarations. Okay, world tension has gone up. That's good for us, but it's not high enough to have it. I need it to be higher. Get higher, please. Yeah, that's not good. There's going to be a whole bunch of wars now, aren't there? Yeah, that's definitely something that's going to happen. Well, there goes the German ally in Africa then. That's sort of unfortunate for us. And Goringia annexed Zanzibar or something like that, I believe. And the liberation forces of Naeselius were annexed and by North Rhodesian. Union of South Africa declared war on someone. They're trying to take advantage of the chaos, I guess. They want Namibia. it seems. Maybe. And what is the Bharatiya Commune up to, I wonder? Afghanistan joined the Istanbul Pact, that is the Ottoman faction. And the Bharatiya Commune is not really doing too much. Are they like missing a national spirit here? Did something go invisible? It seems like it. Just that empty space there makes me think there is some invisible national spirit. And we have 2 new infantry divisions, nearly done. Well, one's more ready than the other one. But at least we have those guys now. We have 36k manpower at this point. How's that division we have in Spain doing? They're trying to do something. I don't know, they're just existing. And Argentina declared war on Uruguay. They don't really have to worry about any kind of Patagonian workers front anymore. So they're now going to focus pretty hard on expansionism, I imagine, pretty hard. And we're going to see, so there's National Populist Argentina, and they're going to fight against National Populist Brazil, which, different kind of National Populist, but that is what's happening there between those 2 states in South America. And here's some new the new rifle divisions, send them off to Army 1. Good, we're about at 23 divisions in this army. Great. I'd like more troops, please. I need more rifles. Definitely need more. Well, I don't need rifles too much. I just need more steel. At least get a few more civilian factories made before I give up steel for stuff. Build this stuff in Lower Shan, Upper Shan. Build a civilian factory in every different state we control. Not in Lan Na, that's a place in Siam. Don't give Siam anything right now. And the Ottomans seem to be losing ground to Persia. They defeated Syria. They're trying to make their way into Arabia. Now in the focus tree, let's research infantry equipment 2. Good. That is well, it's going to be completed in a little while. We just have better rifles soon enough, and we need those for the sake of our infantry. And Bharatiya Commune, I don't think I can fight you still. Please go fight your neighbors. Please go fight your neighbors, I beg of you. Effective fighter designs. That is done. Let's now do integrated aerial support. That will give us a research buff. Well, it will give us a head of how to say it. It will reduce ahead of a time penalty for close air support planes. And the fall of Beijing has occurred. Did the Japanese take it? No, the Fangtian government took it, but they're being aided by the Japanese, I believe. Yeah, they're kind of basically helping the Japanese with their war, end the war. Well, they're being aided by the Japanese. And that's something. The Hazaland was annexed by Nigeria. That happened. And Nigeria now has stable borders, I guess, it seems. Unlike the West African Federation. They're not having a fun time to find Burkina Faso, as well as Liberia. Liberia's fighting everyone, aren't they? And the West African Federation, I imagine, is fighting all of the Third International. That's right, because they're fighting a puppet of the Third International. Well, I mean, Burkina Faso is a puppet of the Commune of France, so that's why that's going so badly for them. Liberia's just being an opportunist. That's what they're doing. I think that they also declared war on the French national state when things started going wrong for them. And the French national state ultimately had their land get carved up by the Third International. Also, there's a lot of fighting going on in the Congo, and the Mongols are now fighting against the Qing Imperial Authority. A lot of wars. World tension's still not high enough for us to do much, though. I want to maybe fight the Princely Federation, or I don't know, maybe intervene in China? I can't really say. Get some puppets out of China, possibly. That could benefit us. Like maybe go around the Yunnan clique and the Guangzhou federal government, go through the Sichuan clique, and also go through Tibet. I don't know. I want to have more fronts to pressure the Federation on. I mean the Bharatiya Commune on. What am I saying? Who is Tibet a puppet of? Oh, they're a puppet of the Sichuan clique, who is doing. They're not doing anything right now. That is, they only have 3 to 26 divisions though, so we should be able to overwhelm them if we ever get in their reach. That is something to consider. And they left Kuomintang, have ended their hostilities with someone. Okay, modified government. Let's go to partial mobilization. Muscat has capitulated. Go to partial mobilization. And will the populace freak out about that? I don't know. Let's join the Kaiserredux Society, get that done. What does reorganized railway system do? No, I don't want to do this for now. Construction 3 is done. Let's now complete the focus. What is it? Research advanced machine tools. Get that done. Get that started. And that will help us out once it's completed. We have low manpower despite having... Oh, now the Guangzhou federal government declared war on the left Kuomintang. We have low map, and now Israel popped up in Goringia. I mean, they're in Middle Africa. Well, I mean, they're in Africa. There's Israel in Africa now. And we have a new division made. Good. Great. And a formation of the Anti-Goring Pact. Israel is in Madagascar. They're up against the, well, Goring here, the former leader of Middle Africa, I believe, and the Sichuan clique joined the Chinese United Front faction. So they're now fighting the, what is it? They're fighting everyone. They're fighting a lot of people. Who's leading their faction? It is the Qing Imperial Authority. Okay, so the United Front formed. That is something. I need world tension to get higher. I want to intervene in China. Burma needs to intervene in some way. Please. I want to expand. And the Socialist Republic of Haiti joined the Third International. I need world tension to be higher. Come on. I may honestly only get the world tension I need to get started in China when the German Empire starts fighting the French and the British in Europe. It seems like that is what's going to happen. Looking at how this is going, it's only at 64%. That will probably tip it over the edge. And what is going wrong here? And oh wow, the Bulgarians are they are fighting the Russians. So the Ottomans are now facing naval invasions from the Bulgarians and the Russians, and they're just being overwhelmed on all sides, aren't they? Like the Persians are there, the Sultanate of Najd are there, the Arabians are there. The Sultanate of Egypt is there, and there, of course, is Georgia, who is dealing with a lot of big problems right now besides the Ottomans, but at the very least, the Bulgarians and the Russians are pushing on Constantinople, the capital of the sublime Ottoman Federation, and it does not look good for them at all. It does not look good at all. Meanwhile, Africa is still in a bit of chaos. South Africa did successfully invade Namibiland. They got what they wanted there. Meanwhile, the Congo, that's still not, well, it's still chaotic. And Concentrated Industry 3 is done. Let's now research, what is it? Research, Excavation 3. Good. Meanwhile, the West African Federation is kind of just dying. Let's be frank here. They're just dying. They're fighting a huge faction plus Liberia. And with Liberia against them, they stand no chance, honestly. And Constantinople fell. No surprise there, honestly. The Ottomans are just being attacked from so many angles. They can't possibly defend everywhere. And we have another division that will be ready soon. Good. I need more rifles, I believe. We have 15 civilian factories now. Great. Being used. I need to give one up for steel. Yes, I do need to sacrifice one factory for some steel. I'm just sorry. I need the steel for my equipment. Here's a new division. Establish a 4th army led by Ni Win. He's going to lead them. And get some more divisions from Siam and Cambodia. Give them the Army 2, please. I mean, Army 3, whatever that army is that I gave all those Thai divisions to earlier. Germany proposes a single currency? No. No, thank you, sorry. And get some troops from the King of Cambodia. Get them to Army 3. And Germany proposing a single currency, I guess, has some real-life parallels to the European Union and the Euro, I think. I think that's what that could be like a reference to, possibly. And modified government, we can, or maybe they tried to do that in real life, and it just didn't work out. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. Chief of the Staff, let's go with School of Psychology. No. Can I get someone, why do we have a guy for armor? We're gonna make who makes armor divisions as Burma? I guess you could do it, but I don't think it'd be very viable, honestly. Maybe it was at one point. Not in the current version of Hoi 4. And now Dantun. Okay, let's just go with the... Who do we have here? Decisive Battle Doctrine for higher division attack, please. That's good. Gabon joined the Entente. That happened. And world tension still only at 63%. Come on, get higher. And let us unlock this next part of the air doctrine, and that is direct ground support. I wonder if the Commune of France will try anything with the German Empire. Who knows? It is like June 1939, so maybe. We'll see. We'll have to see there. I mean, the Alsace Ultimatum, that stuff should probably happen any time now, since usually, in my experience, Germany and France typically fight a lot in Kaiserredux in 1939. And the Tokyo Conference, let's attend that. That's being held by Japan. We're going to be there. And that's something relating to Japan's, I don't know, helping out countries in Asia, maybe? I believe. I could be wrong. What was the Bharatiya Commune up to? I don't know. They're moving around some divisions, it looks like. They have at least 4 divisions on the border. Let me add this unit to Army Group 2. Add this army to Army Group 1, I mean. So, Tip of the spear is done. Let's now complete the focus. I don't know. Complete the feather in our cap. Get that done now. And let me take this army 1 here and just maybe make, yeah, one big army group line there. We'll keep army group 4. I mean, that army consisting entirely of troops from Thailand and Cambodia, well, Siam and Cambodia, on defensive duties. They're just going to defend the country in case we get attacked. They're just going to defend the front lines. Every other unit from Burma itself will push forward. And can I get more units made, please? Put more in the queue. That will help us out a little bit. Can I do anything with the officer corps right now? Yes, I can. Let's go with state service and military. And we'll go for Reichspakt defense spirit when possible. That is the plan there for the army. And I'll just see what happens when we get all that done. I mean, after we do all of that, we'll have cheaper, well, we already have cheaper mobilization law cost and political power gain daily, I think. Yes, we get more political power daily. And when we get done with the Reichspakt, once we have the Reichspakt defense spirit for spirit of division command, we'll have higher division organization and higher division recovery rate. And that will help us out quite a bit, I think. And yeah, we'll have higher division organization and recovery rates, so that will make our divisions more capable in battle, I hope. And let's check on Africa. Congo is just a big mess right now. Tons of fighting. Just as I start talking about the Congo, they have some peace treaty that make the borders look prettier. And the Bharatiya Commune declared war on the Prince of Federation. That is a big deal for us. Let's cancel this focus immediately. Feather in our cap. Doesn't matter anymore. Just complete this focus here. Once upon a time, we'll topple the red, you know. Once upon a time, we ruled as undisputed masters of the Assam Basin and the surrounding areas Let me restart. Once upon a time, we ruled as undisputed masters of the Assam Basin and the surrounding lands rich in tea and wealth. It's clear that we can no longer countenance the syndicalist on our border, and the time has come, but the time has never been more ripe to reclaim our former lands. And from this focus, we'll get an annex war goal on the Bharatiya Commune. We'll also get claims on Assam, Tawang, and Manipur, so let's start that now. Let's get that done. And we have our soldiers ready on the border. Socialist Republic of Haiti declared war on Cuba, and that may start the Second Weltkrieg. Well, Second Weltkrieg as in this world's World War, and it already has. Well, World War II, it's done that, and I did not realize Brazil is occupying Puerto Rico. Interesting. But anyway, Socialist Republic of Haiti, they're part of the Third International faction, led by France for the Commune of France and the Union of Britain. Meanwhile, the Reichspakt, well, Cuba is part of the Reichspakt, and that's led by the German Empire. So effectively, Haiti has caused this world's World War II, basically. And we're still going to invade the Bharatiya Commune. What goes on in Europe is not our concern. We just got to win this war here in this part of the world. The enemy will have like a handful of divisions on the border, and that is what we're aiming to take advantage of. Just swarm in and be aggressive as possible here. Take Tawang, Manipur, everything we need. We have claims on. And topple, yeah, that'll be done soon, I think. A few days. Let's recruit some divisions. Tokyo has some event. The Tokyo Conference has some event about condemning Western imperialism. And we aren't going to really say anything. We're out of this conference because that would effectively, if we did that, we would be condemning our own allies. So let's get Army 4, some more troops, and they're going to have those units there. And as soon as the hostilities begin between us and the Commune to our west, the units from Spain will, of course, have to come home, those volunteers we got there. And how are they doing, I wonder? Where are they even? Oh, they're over here. They're push up here. Fight these militia till the war begins, I guess. And the Reichspakt is pushing pretty hard in North Africa, which fell earlier to the Third International because the French national state didn't really think things through. I'm really hoping the Bharatiya Commune will be overwhelmed. Denmark joined the Reichspakt. That has happened. This should be a pretty easy war for us, I'm hoping. And this is going to be ridiculous. And so is... Never mind. I thought... Wait, why have they not called the rest of their puppets to war? That is a little strange. Tikilang clique was capitulated, or did they annex someone? Whatever, it doesn't matter too much to us. This focus has a few more days until it's done. Have these borders changed at all? I don't think anybody's taking anything right now. Neither the Princely Federation or the Commune has taken any territory. Once we open up our front, I think they took a province, did they? Oh, they just did it, I believe. No, they didn't. Okay, what am I thinking? But anyway, once we Once we open a second front for the Bharatiya Commune, they should crumble. They have so many soldiers busy right now fighting the Princely Federation, and that is what I'm counting on. They just need to stay busy fighting that Federation, and that's what we're going to have to hope they do, because obviously, if you have, like, say, all these divisions we're using, if they're busy with that, they'll be overwhelmed easily. And let me have, well, considering how much resistance they have in the area, let me start Army 3, put them on an offensive line. I was going to use them for defensive purposes, but since I'm feeling very confident in this invasion being successful, I got to give these guys a different color. I'm going to confuse them with Army Group 1's front line, offensive line, I mean. I'm feeling very confident that I will be victorious since the enemy is very stretched out right now. And let's keep it that way. Did they take a few provinces? The Princely Federation did do that. They're actually winning. Wow. I mean, I'm not too surprised, but that's the first big border change in the conflict there. Territorial change. Modify Officer Corps. I need Reichspakt Defense Spirit. I don't got enough political power. I don't got enough Army XP for it, though. Let's go with Army High Command Focus Logistics. Possibly. Or can I get a Chief of the Army? Chief of Staff. I need to just hold on to enough political power for that. So don't worry about this for now. Actually, let me go ahead and go up to extensive conscription for the war. Infantry equipment 2 has been researched. Good, and this focus here is going to be done soon, and we'll begin the war. Deploy these units now. Get these units ready. 9 divisions will march forward. Well, in Army 3 or Army 4. Research. Improved infantry equipment 2. Get that done. Outdated equipment in production. Weapons 2. Start manufacturing that. Get some steel from the German Empire. He would probably appreciate the civilian factories, I guess. So that focus is done. Let's declare war now. Call in all of our allies. Let's begin the offensive. This should be easy. I'm hoping it will be easy. I could be horribly wrong here, and they'll show more opposition than I thought they would. Let's complete the feather in our cap now. Get that trade deal with the Germans. Please, yes, I need resources. Don't give them all of our civilian factories or steel. There we are. There we go. I mean, yeah, there we are. So good. Let's go back to the war now, and it's begun. So we are advancing over the border. We should have no problem overwhelming them. We're going to take this place in Manipur, take Impol, take, say, Chittagong. Denmark's been called into the war. Take Tawang. All these states, move some cavalry in here. Good. Take this province. Advanced machine tools has been researched. Germany wants our help. Give them no reply. And let me research now military police. Get that started because I can. Enemy has so few troops on the border here. They are going to be broken down with enough time, I'm hoping. Just got to get to Calcutta and Dhaka. Mainly Calcutta. They're moving some more units to the border. Just hold them down, pin them down. Use force attack now. And they are moving more units to the front lines. They're busy elsewhere, though, so they can't really have that many units here. Take the rest of Tawang, capture that, get it done. The Princely Federation, I think, is advancing more, it looks like, possibly. I believe they are. They're moving more units forward. I can see them stop it. Okay, we took that province there. And, yeah, they have moved more units in for defensive force, but they're being attacked from 2 fronts. They're going to be squeezed to death. They're sandwiched. Their entire military is sandwiched on 2 lines. And get this army here. Bring them. That unit's going to go to Army 4 in the northern part. There's a peace conference adjudged on the Kaiserredux, and the Sublime Ottoman Federation pieced out with a bunch of countries. But we're having no real issues right now. We are encountering resistance, obviously, but a lot of green bubbles. That is what you want to see in your wars. Insulindia declared war on the Dutch East Indies. That is bad for the Dutch, I suppose. Yeah, that's definitely bad for their colonial regime, I guess. Keep advancing here. Don't stop. Overwhelm them. Get to Dhaka, please. Insulinia National Revolution. That is what's going on. Cut these guys off here. Take Dhaka. Get to Dhaka. Capture that important city. Dhaka and East Bengal. We need at the full Entente and Reichspakt to meet. That is the Halifax Conference, I believe. Take this province up here. Advance forward. And we're just overwhelming the enemy as much as we can. Get to Dhaka, please. Take this city, then take Calcutta. That is the game plan. Take this city. Come on. Get up there. Don't let them stop us. Get there. Cut them. Just pin them down. Pin them down. Pin down these troops. Pin them down. Don't let them move away. Good. Now go for Calcutta. Capture this city there. Move forward with the first army. Keep going. Where is the... Oh, yeah, the other army's in the north. I forgot almost. So keep moving toward Calcutta now. I don't know what cities will be left to capture after we do all this. Just keep taking locations, Halifax Conference. We may have some units get cut off possibly. I need to stop dedicating so many units to advancing here. Move some to the front line. Just you can keep trying to pin them down, but we'll take Calcutta now. That was a victory for us. That was an easy capture of the enemy capital. Where's the capital at this point? Nagpur? How much? Okay, they have quite a bit of war score left before they declare defeat. Capture more provinces though, just to help our front line out. Help supply out maybe. Keep moving in. There we go. And the German colonies are recognized or something like that. We'll keep advancing forward. Take as much territory as we can. Take the rest of these provinces. Move in here from Calcutta so we can just, how to say, just reinforce our position more. Secure it more, I mean. And we have got military access from the Dominion of Delhi has granted us military access now for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe they might get involved in the war soon. I have no idea. Now I got to get to more cities, capture more parts of the Calcutta, the Bharatiya Commune's territory, get the Patna there, cut their army in half, get all that done. And they are really struggling here with divisions, aren't they? I mean, they are busy fighting the Princely Federation, who I imagine has far more troops than we do. Our allies may come aid us more at this point in time. Take the rest of Tawang. We're having some issues there. And Japan declared war in German East Asia. Oh well, that's our ally. They're going to be occupied now. Let's get Reichspakt Defense Spirit. We now have that available. Call in Siam with some troops. You got to come help us, please, Siam. Your 3 divisions got to help out the 4th Army. Yeah, the 3rd Army, I mean, who's advancing. It's mostly Thai troops and Cambodian units. Let me check the casualties. We have taken 20k. Siam has taken 10k. Cambodia has taken 1k. Meanwhile, the Princely Federation has taken 64,000. So that's pretty bad. And here's some more units from Siam. How many has the Bharatiya Commune taken? They've taken 64k, yeah. Princely Federation and the Bharatiya Commune have taken the exact same amount of casualties, it seems. Approximately, anyway. Keep advancing here, take more provinces. The German-Japanese war is going on. Just capture more cities and just break the commune. We gotta capture Darjeeling and Gangtok. I guess they annexed Sikkim. It looks like they did. That is something that happened. Just go forward here. Get to, I guess, Nagpur here and Rajpur. Capture those areas for our military. Just get more locations secured. And we're getting some non-aggression pact offers. Don't really acknowledge those. Don't worry about them. Just take that area, please. Get there. You might get cut off. So never mind. Forget that for now. It looks like the Princely Federation seized Nagpur, so now I got to go for Patna here in Bihar. So move some units around. Just try to loop over past their lines. Just maneuver past the enemy soldiers. Attempt to do that anyway. And I may have to remake my front lines because this is looking pretty messy at this point. It doesn't really reflect the new reality. So Army Group 1 is going to have their orders fixed around, changed around a little bit. Just move here, take Patna, Darjeeling, and whatever other places we can capture. And here, how is Army 3 doing? They're still trying to push forward. They're making some progress. And in the focus tree, let's complete fleet in concept. We just got to push toward Patna. Get that city. Move around their lines. What are you doing? Don't stop. Just move near the Dominion of Delhi's borders. Reach it. Somehow. Just get there. How's the war score going? They are okay. They have 37% of their victory points still. They gotta lose. They gotta have 20% or less. So they're getting there. They are losing ground, but it's just taking some time. Capture Kotak here, Katak and Orissa. Just get it under control. We got a few more cities we have to capture. Probably they are resisting us pretty hard near Patna. So it looks like that militia division is going to slow us down for now. Oh well, at least capture Kotak here and just connect our lines with that of the Princely Federation, or maybe no. We got to capture Rajpur, I believe. So move some units toward that city, please. They are now at. They control 33% instead of 37. Is that right? Push here, or no. Hold your positions. Keep moving forward. We're having some issues, I think, with equipment now. No, we're not. Okay, we're doing fine. Get these divisions deployed, though, and that's all. For now, I think we'll deploy. Get these units up to the 4th Army in the north, or in the center area of the line. Keep pushing forward. Get to Patna. Capture the city. It looks like they have no troops there for now. Make sure that stays that way. Just overwhelm whatever we run across there. And we're trying to push forward a little bit. It's only going, it could be going better. Cut these units off. Never mind, they're not going to get cut off. They successfully evaded us. Come on, take Patna. They're not going to make this. They're making it so hard. I mean, yeah, that's sort of what they do. And the green bubbles we once saw are sort of becoming more red. I mean, it's still going well over here near the border with the Princely Federation, but beyond that, it's not going so well. Cut this army off. Just cut off the rest of the country. Attack here, though. So, okay, never mind. It's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. Forget it, forget it, forget it. I was going to cut them off, but the time has passed for that. Oh, well. Oh, well, indeed. Take this state up here to the north. Get that done. Complete that objective. Just capture that province. And we have modified government. Let's go with a School of Fire Support? No, School of Mass Combat for the Chief of Staff. That will help our infantry attack. Bonus, well, our infantry will attack and defend better now, I think. Doctrines available. That's where Naval Excavation 3 is done. Or 2. I think it was 3. Let's now research. Support Weapons 3. Get that done. Get that started. And Patna is being defended quite a bit, so I don't think I'm going to be able to take it anytime soon. Get up here to Rajpur. There's no troops in the way, so take advantage of that. And we're trying to take this province here. Move all these units toward Patna instead. Okay, that's not working. Oh well. Can we please take this province? Take more states, please. Get toward Rajpur. Okay, they have one unit there. They have tank division here too. That is annoying. One light tank brigade and some Union police. It seems a freer Bulgaria. Interesting. And what does that mean? Are they a republic now? No, they still have Boris III, so they're still a tsardom, I think. And free dockyards. What can we do? Make some convoys, maybe. That's what we're going to do at this point. A peace conference has been signed. Turkey was annexed by the Russian Empire. The Russian state for the most part. So there we have Russian Turkey. It will probably be broken up. Well, it will probably be made into a puppet of Russia. Turkey will in a little bit, but not right now. And how much more war score? 31%. So, I mean, they have 31% of their victory points. We are a little bit way off until we can win. My goodness gracious. Just capture these cities, please. Like, this capital will not fall. They're evidently going pretty hard on defending the capital. We have no issues with infantry equipment or anything like that. We just need more victories, evidently. Captured Argelian. Can we capture that place? No, they're not going to let us. They have too many troops there. Let these guys maneuver as they need to. Keep pushing. We need more units, we really do. I mean, we are succeeding with what we have, but more units would help exponent. It would help us a lot. It would help us a lot. And how is German East Asia faring? Nigerian Free State declared war on the Bornu Emirate in Africa. And there is the Bornu Emirate right here. They're not having a fun time at all. Nigeria is pretty powerful at this point. And the Dominion of Delhi declared war on the Princely Federation. That is... wow. So that could take some pressure off the front lines for us, which is not really good since the Princely Federation, I don't know, maybe the Dominion of Delhi will end up fighting the Bharatiya Commune. Let me get rid of this front line stuff. I don't need to worry about that. Sometimes I get annoyed with how it automatically puts the new front line on the border of a country you're not even fighting. It's just annoying. I don't know why it does that. I guess it could be useful if you're fighting more than one country and it does that, but at the same time, I don't know, it's just irritating. Keep advancing here, take this province, get to Darjeeling, please. We cannot take the capital. This is just not going well. We would be better off cutting off these militia here, honestly, so stop now. Stop being as aggressive, be more balanced in how we push forward. Because our soldiers do need kind of a breather. They're like pushing to the point where they have no organization or equipment at all. I don't want them to push so hard they annihilate themselves. And now for our commander here, or no, get him a unit trait. No, that doesn't work. Never mind. Forget it. No unit trait. Now I need a new front line though again. So let's do that. So get that established. I need a new front line for that other army too, so get this done though, and get it set up. Prepare to advance here, all these places are Darjeeling. Calcutta, the Bharatiya Commune's not doing so well. I mean, they haven't been doing well since we entered the war, but they're just on their last legs, it appears. And let's get this unit here, their new orders, so they'll start pushing when they can, and overwhelm them when possible. Get all this done now. Come on. This is good enough, yes. So we're done with that. And let's give it a moment for the new orders to be set up. We cannot take Ratna. It's just so many soldiers there. Like 3 divisions. They have 3 divisions in that city. It is irritating to push on that place. So let's advance now. Advance forward. Zambia declared war on Bharatiya. Is that right? I think that's correct. Possibly. Yeah, Patna is not falling anytime soon, aren't they? They are not. At all. Which is annoying, but it is what it is. And the Prince Candy Dominion of Delhi, please go fight the Princely Federation. I mean the Bharatiya Commune. They're already fighting the Princely Federation. That doesn't really matter anymore. Just win your battles, please. That's all you gotta do. Advance forward, cut off the enemy even more, take provinces, all that fun stuff. Just win. Take this province in Assam. Do we control Tawang now? I don't think we do. We do not. Whatever, just push these units aside, and West Bengal, capture that. Good. Now, please move some more units up here, possibly. Can the terrain even move? What is going on here? Why do they just get the... What? We didn't even give you... I don't know why I gave you military access. That is... No. No, I'm not going to give you military access. You guys cancel. I didn't give you military access. Did you just, like, You automatically got it. That's strange. Just win the war. That's all we can do. I'm just worried now if we start taking provinces, it's automatically going to go to the Princely Federation. It's looking like, I mean, to the Dominion of Delhi. It's looking like that is what is happening, which is kind of irritating. That's why I had to cancel military access. And yeah, they took that province there. We captured. So that is annoying. Bunu Emirate has capitulated. We took Galhati, I believe. Is this a city? No, it isn't. Let me check the war score they're at. We just need to take this last city and it's over. Okay, so new plan. Redo the front lines for like the millionth time again. Well, for the millionth time. I don't think a millionth time is a thing. That's not proper English, I guess. So let's get this front line redrawn once more and prepare a push here. And here we go. So 3rd Army, you guys are established up here in the north. That works. Just push here. Get that done. Meanwhile, where's the... Okay, so push here. This Dominion of Delhi territory just ruins the front line. So get the, say, the 1st Army here. They're going to push from this area, advance on Patna, whatever's left in this zone. The 4th Army will just push here and try to take Darjeeling and whatever other cities. Honestly, we need to concentrate more resources on, say, on Patna, because that is where their last major... The war will end as soon as we take that city, I think. They just have so many divisions there. Doctrines available. Land doctrine. Let's unlock now. Let's unlock People's Army. That is done. And we're going to try and push more. Transamir plunges into chaos. That is happening. And they have... Wow, it just broke up into like 4 different countries, didn't it? Well, actually 3. So you have Transamir, Provisional Republic of Siberia, and who is this? This is Yakutia. Yakutia is their own country now. Keep pushing. Take this one city. We need this one city so badly. It's so irritating. We had to cross this... I don't know. It's just irritating to fight for. We have no air force. That is not helping. Just win the war. That's all I ask for. Rajpur doesn't really matter. Honestly, it doesn't need to necessarily fall at this point. Use force attack. We just need to take that area. That city has to fall. Push forward. And... Great, now that area belongs to the Dominion of Delhi too. I don't know why we gave military access to you. I don't want military access. I don't want it. Just don't want it at all. It has caused us to lose ground that we fought for. So keep pushing here. Not going too well. Capture that city. It looks like we're winning now at long last. Focus on Patna harder. We're not going to be able to flank it, I think, which is unfortunate, but we're trying to break through where we can. Take these provinces. I mean, this province right here, what is this, in Bihar? Why can Patna just... It has a fort in it, that's the problem. It has 2 forts, which is irritating. 2 land forts. And there's some Ukrainian soldiers that are here in this war for some reason. They are our ally, but they're just kind of existing. And that is a thing that's happened. Keep pushing here. Just go forth. 3rd Army, you got this. And Patna has more troops in it now. That is irritating. Deploy more units. That is it for our military for now in terms of divisions being deployed. And we're so close to victory. I can see it, but it's just irritating at the same time. Take this province, please. It's not going to go to the Dominion of Delhi, which is fine by me. Keep pushing here, overwhelm these troops. If I can just cut them off and just have more units be surrounded. I don't know. Sultan of Egypt's going to fight the Abyssinian Empire. Why? They just can. So that's going on. The Abyssinian Empire. I don't think it's not as big as they were. I think they lost some ground to the Kingdom of Somalia, possibly. And no national focus set. Let's do modern destroyers. Germany still wants help. They got this, I think. I don't know. It looks like Ireland got invaded hard, but at the same time, Germany is right outside Paris, so maybe the Reichspakt can get a win there. I don't know. Big fight in North Africa also. The Third International has a lot of troops there. We can just not take this city. It's irritating. I need an air force. Really, I do. Let me check my construction. We're still building tons of civilian factories for some reason. Okay, we took that province. Good. Keep the pressure on them. Attack more, please. Just win this war. Take this province here. Come on. All these troops from Cambodia and Siam. We got this. Any more units from Siam? It looks like some new units have been made in Cambodia. Get some soldiers now. Riga declared war on Estonia. Get this unit from Cambodia, please. Thank you, Cambodia, for your help in the war effort. Just drag those soldiers over. Russian boots march west on Germany. Well, march west to Germany. So that may not be good for the Germans and the Reichspakt members in the east. Well, in Eastern Europe, because now Ukraine, for example, White Ruthenia, Lithuania, they're going to have to deal with the Russians advancing. A pretty big peace conference just took place. It was the Treaty of Rio de Janeiro, and effectively Brazil fell to the Entente, and now Canada controls all of Brazil, essentially, even though I think Argentina basically fought for everything there. They did get Uruguay, though, and also a little bit of Corrientes. I think they already controlled that, but they did get Uruguay. Yeah, so Brazil is now its own thing again. They're a puppet of the Entente, though. I think the same guy is back in charge, Pedro III there. So he just kind of lost power and was put back into power, which can happen sometimes. And now we have some units watching a province, 7 divisions on a province where nobody's even in it. That is silly, but okay, let's fix that. Advance here. Don't defend a province with nobody in it. And I gave the wrong division to this army. Go to division, Army 3. Go to Army 3. Keep pushing there. Take this province. We cannot capture anything. Capture Patna, please. Win the war. Somebody needs to take Rajpur or something. How much more? 25% or less. That's what we need. Take Darjeeling. I don't care. Push there. Push somewhere. Patna is not falling at all, isn't it? It is not going to fall. They have so many soldiers there. We're keeping up the heat so much, but it's not falling. I'm impressed how long they've held out, but it's just ridiculous. We're getting so close. Come on, push. Push on the city. Again, make sure they can't back them up with reinforcements. Cut them off. Like, cut off aid from that area over here. Just push on Patna. Capture it. Okay, this isn't going to work either. Stop. I wish our allies could help us. Please do something, guys. We're trying so hard to take the city. This war has to end. Yeah, we need to capture the city. Come on. Put these militia here. Focus there. If they move some divisions around, that could be bad for us. I don't think we've lost any divisions in this war, haven't we? I don't think any have been entirely annihilated. Focus on pushing here. Keep them occupied in the east. In the western part of Bihar. Patna is falling. Good. And is that it? That should be it, I think. I believe it is. Let me check the war score. And there we have it. They've lost. So what we're going to do is we'll annex everything, take all states. Here's some Lend-Lease. That doesn't really matter anymore. So just dismiss all of this, dismiss everything. I think the Dalai Lama is in power in Tibet, but he's a child. And is there any fate of events I have to be concerned about? I don't think there is. And I think I'm going to end my Kingdom of Burma playthrough in Kaiserredux here. Thank you for watching. We did get our victory in India, effectively. But again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. You can check out the mod in the video description. The link to it is there.